Good job, MP. I see. Look out there, MP.
A reminder, fans, we hope that some join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans we will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by B-Grid and the Race Girl.
A reminder that you can still purchase tickets with any upcoming Wizard games at the ticket booth or on the team's website. We hope you'll join us again for a future Wizards opening. To see available tickets for upcoming games, stop by the ticket windows today. And Wizards fans, we hope to see you at our next home game. We're Wizards giveaway. The next 10,000 fans will receive this very own Wizards bag. The National Basketball Association and your...
And the Wizards looking eager to get on the court and get to work on their home floor. This was earlier today as they came through the tunnel. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Christie in at the 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, VA.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now, here is James. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Here's Brogdon. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Here's Bagley, following the score by Los Angeles. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half in. Kuzma, that's good.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Pass to MP. Oh, he tries a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Carrington. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Brogdon with a bucket.
Clearly, Brogdon has all the confidence in his shot, so when he fires, he can fire without hesitation.
MP, the pass to James. Takes the three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Bagley. Pass to Carrington. Kuzma outside. Here's Bay. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And one thing you know about Bay, he invites contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
First one falls for him.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
And so Bay nails both of them. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Christie passes to MP. And Los Angeles, another three.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Outside Bagley. The three. James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
The Lakers lead by 4. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Here's Kuzma. Uses the glass on the layup. Kuzma's got 5 now.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He finished with 47 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Reeves. To the left wing. Back to Koulibaly. Kuzma outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from James. Los Angeles leading by 5. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. And it's Brogdon missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
James finds MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Carrington. Here's Kuzma. And he knocks down the 10-footer. He's got 7. MP getting it done for the Lakers. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back with you shortly. you've enjoyed the broad. We'll go for a different look here. Davis, he's checked in for Capella. James comes in for Vanderbilt. MP's checked in for Christie. And Reeves is subbed in for Russell. Kyle Kuzma out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Carrington in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Outside Bagley. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, do you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Washington has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Possession to Los Angeles.
And Washington making a change here. Bay's checked in.
Number 14, Sadiq Bey.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. James passes to MP. MP making the long-range connection.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Kuzma. Bagley, a screen on James. It's Kuzma with the miss. Los Angeles leading by 3. On the wing, MP. From outside, off the mark. Bay outside. Now here's Kuzma. Bay outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Has to connect. Back to MP from deep three-point land. Oh, another miss by MP. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Bay. Left side, Brogdon. Kuzma finds Brogdon. Four on the clock. Here's Kuzma. Good work defensively by James. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Lakers on top. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan favorite three-point contest. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Christie in at the 3 slot. Now here's Bay. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. The 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brogdon. Brogdon done with a strong finish.
And Brogdon is used to having to overcome tough defense. That is just quality composure there by him.
James outside. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 9.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Here's Carrington over Reeves. Carrington no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, MP drills it from the corner.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Bay outside. Kuzma outside. Bagley a screen on James. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Davis finds Reeves. Oh, AD! An easy target on the lob.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Capella, he's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. And Russell is subbed in for Reeves. And Russell's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Christie passes to MP. And it's all from three-point range. Wizards trail by 8. Kispert on the wing. Back to Bay. Pass to Kuzma. Bagley a screen on Vanderbilt. Kuzma for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Outside for Russell. To the left side wing. Christie passes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Back to MP. Gets another look. Connects. The jumper drops. MP's got 30.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
On the wing, Bay. Inside. Here's Bagley. Outside for Bay. Pass to Coulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Coulibaly's got 10 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP! His own 3.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Now Bagley. Kuzma outside. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Bagley a screen on Vanderbilt. Pass to Kispert. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. MP inside. Defended by Kispert. And there's a 3-second violation. So for Washington, Rashawn Holmes. He's checked in for Bagley. Sarr comes in for Kuzma. And it's George in for Bay. Craig is checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for MP. James with a steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. They've got... sensational! What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Coulibaly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP no good. Wizards trail by 10. Outside Coulibaly. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Good. Coulibaly's got 4 points this quarter. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Christie passes to MP. Back to James. Pass to MP. He tries for 3. Connects again from distance.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Washington ends up going with a new group. The Lakers also with a sub. Davis is checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Goes up from the block. Offensive rebound. Pass to Carrington. Bagley sets a screen. Goes back up. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. Here's James. There's the strength of the king.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Kuzma outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Kuzma hits them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 11. Reeves, the pass to MP. Here's Christie. On the wing, Davis. Pass to MP. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Good! Another from 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. And it's blocked by Davis.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
MP shot is good.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Brogdon. Bagley with it. Bagley, a screen on James. Kuzma gets some space and parries the jumper. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Now here's Kuzma. Bagley sets a screen. And Kuzma, good for three. Here's James. MP outside. James passes to Davis. And here's MP. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Bagley with the rebound. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Carrington. 16 seconds left in the fourth. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Washington substitution on the court.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie.
You earned that one. Yeah, they talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Look out there, MP. Beat, let's go.
What's up, MP?
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few months. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for LeBron James.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And now the Los Angeles starters. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with MP, and it's Connect in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups. Winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is number one for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Williams, a screen on Reeves, and here's Simons outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from there.
Back to MP. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Simons. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 6.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Simons passes to Grant. It's Sharp on the wing, covered by MP. Avdia from outside. Portland again missing.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
James can't get it to go. Blazers trail by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz did some really solid work. He ended up with 26 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
Outside Sharp. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
A minute 15 left in the opening quarter. Now here's MP. Hey, expanding his range. He buries it from 3. MP's got 11 points. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Simons. Puts up a 3. LeBron with the rebound.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
MP finds Davis. James with the ball. Back to MP. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. Davis, the pass to MP. Off the mark there with a 3. Shot clocking. clock, separated by less than 6 seconds. Reeves against Simons. To the inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Simons. Williams has got his second basket of the night. MP outside. James outside. From deep, MP. And again for three.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Lakers on top, up by 4, and quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've got Scoot Henderson clinging out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. A nice shot by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Rupert, covered by MP. And it's Rupert missing.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
From deep, MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Pass to Klingon. Vanderbilt against Grant. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, must be easy to jam it.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Now Henderson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver. Fires in the triple. Henderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Hey, puts up a 3. Portland with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Pass to MP. From the arc. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Henderson misses. The Lakers lead by 8. Russell, the pass to Christie. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
A reliable distributor, Russell will find ways to set his guys up.
Timeout called, Portland.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants to update their fit tonight with a free t-shirt? Make a little noise.
getting ready for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Sharp, he's checked in for Rupert. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Connect's checked in for Los Angeles. Stan, you're a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jacket.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Christie's shot is off. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Offensive board. Pass to Williams. Now Simons. The three is up. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Outside Russell. Here's Connect from outside the arc. Williams grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Klingon, guarded by Capella. Pass to Avdia. From downtown, the shot won't fall. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Christie. Here's Vanderbilt. Williams defending. Vanderbilt against Williams. Here's Christie. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Avdia pulls it in. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Klingon. Soft touch off the glass. Klingon's gotten his second bucket.
At 7'2", Klingon is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Now here's Russell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Vanderbilt, a screen on Simons. MP getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Welcome, everybody. The big story so far in this game, MP. He has been bringing it.
MP is stunting on him, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
The Lakers lead by 5. And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Outside Sharp. Grant outside. Three-pointer. James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Avdia passes to Sharp. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons passes to Williams. Sharp against MP. Here's Simons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Well, good seeing Simons draw these kinds of fouls. It's all about him remaining aggressive on offense.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Simons. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
James passes to Davis. Off target with a jump hook. Blazers trail by 8. Oh!
Wow!
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. MP, a screen on Grant. James passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
MP, the pass to Reeves. Here's Connect. Back to MP. Now James. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 6th assist of the night. The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Avdia. From down in the low post, it goes. Avdia's got his first basket.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Count that bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Simons passes to Graham. And here's Avdia. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And the three-pointer goes.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
James passes to Reeves. MP with it, guarded by Sharp. MP, a screen on Grant. James. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Sharp. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharp. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP. Hustling it home, MP.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Grant outside. Outside Sharp from deep. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Simons outside. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And that one is stuffed right through.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. The third quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, up 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Jabari Walker. He's out there with Klingon. And it's Rupert in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Henderson scanning the floor. That 3's off the mark. The Lakers lead by 5. And it's Russell on the drive. Misses the layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Henderson outside. Sinks the tray.
Well, and this is critical for Henderson's development. When he's knocking down threes with consistency, he is a problem.
Out to the wing. Russell against Henderson. Clock at 6. Russell, that's good. Russell's gotten his first basket of the night.
Oh, defenses try to get physical with Russell, but he has great body control and composure. Tough to throw him off his game.
Shots good by Henderson.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Has to connect. Henderson against Russell. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance.
A volume 3-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Timeout, Trailblazers.
Let's see those dance moves.
Portland ends up going with a new group. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He encouraged his guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Avdia passes to Sharp. Simons outside. It's Avdia on the wing. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Reeves. And here's Russell. Over Sharp. Again, the Lakers score.
In the fourth quarter, he's gone 3 for 4. They've really needed it.
Simons with it. Williams, a screen on Reeves. Pass to Williams. Avdia from outside. Portland, no good that time either.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Russell against Sharp. Outside Craig. Here's Connect. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Avdia. Russell against Sharp. Rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Back to Reeves. Here's Connect. Now Capella. Outside Craig. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Simons. To win the drought. Capella with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 7. Outside Reeves. Pass to Russell. From behind the arc. On target from range.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Lakers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And they increased their win total to 29.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Changes for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Craig, and MP subbed in for Russell. 52 seconds left in the game. Again, the miss by Portland.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Connects again from distance.
Well, that did it. He's now even for the record.
And his next triple will earn him the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that. 403 is the goal.
Down low. Here's Sharp.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
And it's Connect missing. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 13-point game. Grant, the pass to Avdia. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Solid effort tonight on both ends. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
And as the Lakers enter the building, there was a fierce look. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. So, Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped, too. So I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team. MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, when you make a declaration the way MP did, you wonder how your team will react. Because sometimes a goal helps inspire everyone, but it can also serve as a distraction. In this case, it's the former. And MP has been locking his man down, and this team has been playing well.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to McDaniels. First quarter, just over a minute played. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that one's good. MP.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Edwards, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And MP with the basket on the assist by Kennett. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now Conley. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Randall finds Edwards. 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
MP outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, well, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Christie's checked in for Connect. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin Reed.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Down low, DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Lakers working the ball around now. And here's MP for 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Good on the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. In the corner, it's MP. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Russell against Conley. Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
In the corner, it's MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Conley kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. No good on the three. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. James is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards. Reeves with the rebound. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The drive by Russell. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
DiVincenzo against Reeves. Pass to Reed. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. LeBron right to the finish.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
To Alexander Walker. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Reed. And the 3 off target. From the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Back to DiVincenzo. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, they're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. substitution here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Clint Capella. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Christie, he's checked in for Connect. And MP, he's subbed in for Austin Reeves. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo put in on a show on that drive.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Anthony Davis.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the right side. Christie kicks to Russell. MP left side. He's looking for Russell and finds him. The three from MP. Bring it up for MP. A three.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Vanderbilt against Randle. Lakers with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Conley with it. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. To the paint. Randle down low. Comes up empty down low. MB getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, folks.
Fantastic three-point shooting from him, stretching out the defense. I had a couple of games like that myself, Jack. It's fun, man. Believe me.
And now, not a bad time to And that about wraps it up. And as the third...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Mavericks did some very solid work. He had 27 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. He showed up once again, and what's becoming the norm for him of late. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Pass to connect. Back to MP. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Right side, Conley. Randle with the ball. Covered by LeBron. Outside, Edwards. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Conley with it, defended by Reeves. Tries the spin move. Here's Randle. Yep, that one goes.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Lakers working the ball around now. In the corner, it's MP. From the corner, MP.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Gobert with a screen on Reeves. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Capella's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Randle surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Over LeBron. Another miss by Minnesota.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by MP. Conley against Reeves. Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Misses the jumper. Pushing it up. MP rattling the rim.
Capella is getting better at sharing the ball, wanting to improve that part of his game.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Conley finds Alexander Walker. 1:05 left in the third. Conley into the lane. That's tipped. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And the dunk by MP.
Outrunning the field. MP's got those young legs, folks.
So it's the Timberwolves now. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Reeves against Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Reeves the pass to MP. LeBron against Randall. And it's James missing. Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards looking it over. Edwards loves it in there.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
LeBron is screen on Conley. Reeves outside. And here's MP for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
And so it's Los Angeles, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. MP out there with Russell. And it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Timberwolves trail by 15. Left side, Edwards. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Back to MP. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Christie. Defended by Alexander Walker.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen on Russell. For 3, Edwards gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. He's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Randle outside. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Misses the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt.
Coming in the floor for your Lakers, number 11,
Here's Connect. MP outside. On the wing, MP. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to Conley. MP against Edwards. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers leading by 20. In the corner, it's MP. And good! He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And the Timberwolves call time here. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Some changes for the Lakers. Christian Woods checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for MP. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Austin. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Win, pay the bills, baby. Ready, MP.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for MP.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And now the Los Angeles starters. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
You know, I can definitely say that he's been getting after these matchups, and whether he'll tell you the names on his list or not, we can see the look in his eyes when that gauntlet is thrown.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. Back to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Yeah, whether it's his passing or scoring, Middleton will pick you apart in the two-man game.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Lillard. He played a great game against Indiana. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. And there's James from the arc. The offensive rebound. And that one good.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and putback.
Here's Middleton. He had 25 points in his last game. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. James outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
James against Antetokounmpo to stop the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
That free throw misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
From deep, MP knocks down the triple. MP's got 8 points. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Trent Jr., he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Reeves. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bassey, the pass to Trent. Shot clock at 5. And another miss by Milwaukee. On offense, here are the Lakers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets just played phenomenal. He scored 53 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game. Trent from long range. James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 14 points for the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Trent outside. Lillard, a screen on MP. Trent finds Lillard. Here's Bassie. Pass to Prince. Rebound by the Lakers. MP right side. He shoots a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Antetokounmpo against James. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
From deep, Capella. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter, we've got Clint Capella, Austin Reeves out there with MP. Then there's Davis, and it's Christie in at the small forward.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in for Capella. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Lakers lead by 10. Pass to Christie. And here's Davis. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Portis. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Christie. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Christie at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. Damian Lillard's checked in for the Bucks. And he's good on the second. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Portis with a screen on Reeves. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Middleton looking around. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Connects checked in for the Lakers. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Checking out Los Angeles. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. But something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. Gonna have to make some changes in the offseason.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Bassie in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Bucks trail by 8. Jackson outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Lillard can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Reeves. Antetokounmpo against James. From deep, MP. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Jackson outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from 11. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Los Angeles leading by 11. MP finds James. Here's Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Down low, MP drops it in.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. With the teardrop. Rejected by James.
And Brown with the blocks. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Lakers making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Up top, Jackson. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's MP. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Middleton, a good look. They can't stop the run with that one.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And Grant, there were rumors about MP at odds with another player in the locker room. That seems to have been handled, and everyone's on the same page once again.
And that's how you go about it. Keep it in-house and smooth things over. It's not always smooth sailing in the NBA. Sometimes guys need to work through it.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Woods checked in for LeBron. And it's always a great time to check on the power rankings. Things heating up here in March. You look at the Clippers, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, I think for the Lakers, they have a game plan, and they followed it accordingly. That's why they're in the position they are now. A fantastic team that plays so well together.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid D from Wood.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Prince is checked in for Jackson.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
From deep, MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Capella, the pass to MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Young Guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Antetokounmpo against Wood. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
A big-time flush by Giannis.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Bassie. And it's Trent in for Lillard. Craig is checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Christie. Stolen by MP. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Smith, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Portis. Still no points. It's Middleton on the wing, covered by MP. Trent outside. 5 to shoot. Smith with a screen on Russell. Trent from long range. Rebound by the Lakers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Pass to Craig. There's the triple. Kept alive. Here's Capella. And that's not going to go. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. Trent's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 20. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Lillard looking around. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Stolen by MP. Jumps up. Here's James. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh.
Not only did MP have the awareness to find the steal, but he also was smart enough to send it back up the court.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The shot by Lillard, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. On the wing, Reeves, defended by Lillard. And it's Connect missing. Bucks trail by 21. Trent outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The layup off target.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And Davis gets it to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A different look from Milwaukee. Massey, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Prince. And Middleton subbed in for Trent. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Antetokounmpo against James, and the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Lillard passes to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Connect. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to MP. Oh, from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. Back to MP. And he makes it on the layup. MP's got 49 in the game.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Antetokounmpo with it. Over James. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 5 here tonight. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And he drives in from deep. MP. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. LeBron with the rebound. On the wing, MP. Hey, puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard outside. Back to Jackson. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So...
Great win tonight, MP. son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his first public appearance since being named NBA Rookie of the Year, MP.
What's up, fellas?
The first of many, I'm sure.
You can only win one Rookie of the Year, Toby. When you're a rookie.
No, Jalen, I was saying.
You do know what a rookie is, don't you?
Yes, I know what a rookie is. I'm saying it's the first of his appearances. He's going to make many more appearances.
Yeah, sure you are, buddy. That makes perfect sense. Toby never played ball.
Yeah, it's true. He's never even touched a basketball.
Oh, Toby never played. We're doing this again. Okay, great. Thank you.
MP, you know what rookie means, don't you?
A first-year player.
You see, Toby? This guy knows ball.
Ding, 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 ding.
I guess I'm the Jalen Murphy Show Rookie of the Year, too, huh?
Oh, yes, you are. Let's talk about this honor, MP. You said a rookie is a first-year player, but you look like you were a seasoned vet out there. Did NBA hoops come easier to you than you expected?
I mean, Jalen and Russ, you guys know this. Nothing about being a professional athlete is easy. Everyone in this league is elite. You know, I just control what I can control, keep my nose to the grindstone, and trust the work.
You hear that, Russ?
My boy is smooth.
So smooth.
Smooth off the court as he is on.
Oh, that's how MP gets you. Says all the right things in front of the cameras. But once they're off, woohoo! Take no prisoners.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hello, everyone. It's time to get this play-in game started as the 7th and 8th seeds clash here tonight. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Pass to Connect. And a wide open look for MP. Drops in the tray. MP's got the first points up on the board for the Lakers. Paul passes to Vassell. Doesn't go for him. Reeves against Paul. And the shot goes down. MP's got 5 points so far.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Here's Vassell. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Reeves. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
And so it's San Antonio with it after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Paul. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And MP with the basket on the assist by James. And that's now 7 points for MP. The Spurs have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Vassell outside. Pass to Zohan. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. I guess that's the best you can do against King James.
Okay, David, thanks. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Got a piece of it.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
MP passes to Capella. Got that one up quick.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
MP against Vassell. Here's the three. Rebounded by Capella.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Vassell. Defense is right there. Pass to Wembanyama. Teardrop shot. Good.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
In the corner, it's MP. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. MP's got 10 points. Spurs trail by 4. Paul with the ball. We saw him with 10 points last game. Zohan, the pass to Paul. Wembanyama high post over James. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
A three from MP. Rebounded by the Spurs. Ball right side. And the rejection by LeBron.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Connect. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shot clock at 5. The jump hook. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Castle, Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama, and it's Branham in at the 2 guard. Here's Christie. Over to the wing. From 11 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Castle. And rebounded by Connect.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have... from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's the Spurs ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against Portland was tremendous. He scored 40 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And Hayes kicks to Russell, 8 feet away. MP, no good. San Antonio leading. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Now Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Up top Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Vassell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. MP passes to Christie. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Sohan inside, covered by MP. From downtown, Johnson can't get it to go. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. MP strong inside.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Vassell outside. Johnson outside. Now Sohan. Wembanyama a screen. And it's Sohan missing.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. MP, no good. And San Antonio shooting about 42% so far. Vassell finds Johnson. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Vassell outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs out in front, up by 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. A close one in this play-in tournament 7-8 game. The winner advances to the playoffs. The loser has another shot at it, Kenny.
Yeah, it's not actually do or die. It's like a game 6. If you lose tonight, you're sweating that next one.
Yeah, and I love this format. The more pressure, the more excitement for the fans.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send...
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. MP out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. San Antonio leading by 4. Paul looking around. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama down low. Davis is on. Paul for 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Paul's got his second bucket of the night. Lakers trail by 7. And here is James. Still without a basket. MP showing the range.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Pass to Sohan. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. MP with it. Puts up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Paul outside. Pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. Takes a 3. Rebound the Lakers. And it's Connect in the corner. And Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. Vassell was screen on James. Vassell outside. And nothing is falling for him right now. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Paul outside. It's Vassell on the wing. Zohan the pass to Paul. Wembanyama high post. 5 on the clock. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. And then for the Lakers. We got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Here's Vassell. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now a sneak peek into the huddle.
Let's play even smarter and make sure we play harder.
And thanks for joining us for this 4th quarter of this play-in game. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Harrison Barnes. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. And there's the bucket from MP.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Out to the right wing. Wembanyama against Capella. Wembanyama, no good. Lakers trail by 16. Russell dishes to MP. Off target from outside. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Well, good decision by Branham. Just taking what the defense allows.
MP finds James. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs leading by 15. Here's Castle. Barnes outside. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 15. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Castle. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Branham can't get it to go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Lets it go. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's your time, fans. Put your hands in the air and make some noise.
With some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Capella. Connect comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Austin Reeves in for Russell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David.
Cassell getting in there and grinding.
On the wing, MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Spurs leading by 12. Paul outside. Davis against Wembanyama. Johnson for 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. Reeves outside. The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Wembanyama against Davis. Wembanyama left side. Clock at 4. Here's Johnson. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, it's MP. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Paul outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Spurs.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
LeBron outside. A 3 from MP. Rebound by Sohan. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Inside. And Benyama passes to Bissell. Off target with his three. Here are the Lakers. It's a 14-point game. Davis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
MP.
And there it is. The San Antonio Spurs come away with a huge win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they